Hi, everyone. I'm Denise O'Malley, the founder of Udefine Wellness, and thank you for joining us for another conversation with one of our wellness providers. And today I have Christine Pollock of Infinite Alignment in Evergreen, Colorado. Hi, Christine. How are you today?
Well, thanks, Denise. I'm really delighted to be here with you.
Well, I'm so glad to have you because we're going to be talking about something that we haven't done a lot of talking about on these conversations that we're doing with providers, and that is what you specialize in. So, can you tell us a little bit about what it is you do?
Um, I consider myself an energy healer, and I work in several different modalities, or I use several different tools. I have a very comprehensive list of trainings and practices that I use with clients.
So, how long have you been an energy healer?
I've been an energy healer for 20 years.
Wow. So you had a calling to do this, or you found that you had a talent in it. I mean, energy, and what I'm getting to is that there's a lot of people who flat out probably don't understand energy healing.
Mhm.
So, how did you know that you were able to help people?
Basically through my own journey
Hmm.
of healing, coming from the corporate world and just being completely stressed and fatigued and feeling no purpose in life and just taking myself through my own healing journey and realizing that that the healer resides within me and feeling empowered to be able to support that same awakening in others.
I've talked to a lot of people who do energy work, and I'm amazed at the different tools that they use in their healing, and they're varied by everyone that I talk to. So what have you found that you use that is the most effective in your practice?
One of the most recent modalities that I've added over the past couple of years is my resonance alchemy vibrational healing. And as a certified vibrational sound healer, I use this specific modality. It uses sacred syllables, and it works with the entire human body field as an energy, as we see ourselves as energetic beings. And
Mhm.
a very, very powerful tool to use to bring ourselves into a state of balance and alignment.
So resonance alchemy is not something that most people will understand. So explain what it looks like when somebody comes in to see you. Are they sitting in a chair? Are they laying on a table? Are they fully clothed? Not? What would that
They are
experience be like?
basically, I create a sacred space and
Mhm.
they come in. We would have just a brief, intake, what's going on with them. I would put them on the table, they're fully clothed, and bring them into a very relaxed state of being, with some a little bit of gentle body work and just relaxation with the cranial work. And then I take them through a process. They're just lying down there, and I'm gently tapping on their body and intuitively picking up what what is their priority healing for that particular session. And it takes them to just really deep states of being, and that is where the healing is occurring.
I'm going to say something to the person watching this, and I've got to tell you, I actually had the pleasure of having a resonance alchemy session with Christine, and what she has said is absolutely correct. It is the most relaxing experience that you could possibly imagine. Okay, so now back to you, Christine. Sorry, I had to interject that. That's all there is to it.
Thank you. And I am passionate about my work, and I see the results from people, and um, they are just transformed, getting up off the table.
Yeah.
Another um, informational energetic medicine that we have recently introduced into our practice over the past 6 months is BioEnergetic informational medicine.
Okay, so that's another phrase that will probably not be familiar to a lot of people. So let's talk about that. What is bioenergetic informational medicine? Is that what you said?
Yes, and therapies.
Okay.
And basically we this comes from over 30 years of studies, but we are working with the human body field, and doing a body scan, which will tell you where there are specific energy blocks in your system.
Mm-hmm.
It identifies organs and informational systems within the body
Mm-hmm.
that may be compromised or distorted, that may be holding on to energy blocks. It works and identifies areas of beliefs in the mind that are not supporting us. And we hold specific shocks and traumas in different layers of our body, in physical layers, emotional layers, and mental layers. And it works that entire system. And then we make a suggestion on specific infoceuticals that will support energizing and clearing these energy blocks within the system.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the benefits, you would receive benefits, just within the first few weeks, noticing a whole different field of energy of yourself, of your being, working, de-stressing your body and reducing fatigue.
Okay, let me jump in there real quick. I want to go back to something and talking about the body scan and trying to put this in terms for what the experience would be like. And I'm actually going to answer that one for you because I want to jump over to the infoceuticals in just a second. But for the viewer, this body scan is a very simple process where I'm going to show you my mouse. It's actually larger than this, but it looks like an oversized mouse. You just place your hand on it. It takes a couple minutes, if that. And it scans the body and provides information to Christine to help her work with you on it. And I'm going to tell you that the report is actually really mind-blowing. Many, many years ago, I paid $300 for a very expensive, in-depth analysis of my blood work. And what her report was able to come up with was that the same deficiencies that the expensive report had done were still in my body, which, number one, two things I learned from it. Number one, it validated the traditional Western medicine and in a much easier, much more cost-effective manner. But number two, it also told me that I haven't addressed what the problems were a few years ago. So it was great confirmation on that. So now, Christine, let's jump into explain what an infoceutical is.
An infoceutical is a imprinted mineral water, and it's imprinted with information. And the water holds information, and as you consume, you take the infoceutical. As you consume the infoceutical, it actually provides correct information to the human body field. And with that information, the body field responds and starts a healing process.
So it's going in, and it's a daily regimen that helps at the cellular level to correct those deficiencies found in the body. Is that correct?
Yes, it's
Okay.
it's not only at a physical cellular level, but it's also there's a mental and an emotional component that goes with the infaceuticals.
And this is, I want to say, proven science that has been around for a while, but recently to the U.S. Can you talk about where it got its start? I mean, this isn't some, you know, just pull an idea out of the sky type of a thing. This is solid um, experience behind it.
Absolutely, it's been around in Europe and Australia for many years, and it is just recently going actually quite wild here in the U.S. Just taking off, and it's about seeing ourselves as well as being energetic beings, and that we're working with a field of energy and healing that field of energy within.
Well, guess what? It's time for us to do our wrap up. So, what do you want to make sure that we get into this that we haven't covered yet?
Um, I think that what sets my practice apart for people is that I have a tremendous amount of experience with energy healing, and I use many different modalities um, and trainings that I have learned throughout the years. And I work with people where they're at and use the appropriate modality that's going to best support their healing.
It's awesome. I want to share with everyone the Infinite Alignment website, which I have up there. And you'll see that I just have to tell you, take a few minutes and just stroll around this website. It's beautifully done, but there's information about who they are, what they do, the different modalities, retreats, workshops, therapies that both Christine and her business partner, John Fick, do. And then when you get down to the bottom, you're going to find what I just absolutely love, which is this beautiful view of water that's tranquil and relaxing. And you will find as well their contact information at the bottom. And I encourage you to spend a little bit of time on their website and then contact Christine if any of this that we've talked about today is of interest. I think that you will find that it's just so wonderful to learn about these modalities that perhaps are new to you and actually are ones that you'll find great results within your own life. Of that, I am confident. So, Christine, thank you for joining me on this webinar. I appreciate always the knowledge and your passion for what it is that you're doing, and of course, your support of You Define Wellness.
All right. Thanks, Denise. It's great